Hi. I'm going to be painting this horse today. I've been putting it off for months. It's probably been like 6 months now. Should add water to this so it's not opaque. I don't know if this was a good idea. I'm losing like this sketch here. Okay. Never mind. We're going to go straight into painting. Forget the first coat. I need to cover this up so it doesn't dry out. You hear my cat. He's fine. He wants to be in here and I don't trust him. I've got 3 cats. One I'm fostering is the one you probably hear in the background. He has a very unique name. His name is Ponyo Marcus Dinglethorpe III. Please don't ask me how I came up with that name. He's a black cat who's very fluffy, and he has big yellow eyes, and he's got a personality. I'll say that. He's currently up for adoption. That's if you live in Alabama. He's looking for his forever home. He just got neutered and is right now recovering from his surgery. Yeah, if you know anybody who lives in Alabama and wants to adopt him, me. We found him. He came to us, technically. We found him on our front porch begging for food, so we've been taking care of him for the past 2 months. So yeah, we love him, but we already have 2 cats and a dog and 4 turtles, so we don't need any more babies right now, fur babies. So we're hoping somebody will step in and give him the love and attention he needs and craves. I gotta remember how I paint this horse because I am an art teacher, so I forget my process almost every time, especially if I don't paint the animal very often, and then I'm expected to teach it to people, and it's pretty difficult when you have a class that you've you're teaching that you've never painted that type of subject before, but you're told you have to paint it, so what can you do? So this is like a beginner painting for anybody who can try. You just get an image, reference image off the internet. I drew this horse off of a photo I saw off Pinterest. So yeah. And I'm just following the flow of the hair right now. Where the wind is blowing it, I'm leaving some white highlights in there. I don't want it completely gray. I think that looks pretty good actually for now. Let's see. Make sure I didn't miss any comments or say hello to anybody. What is happening? My phone's being weird. I'm just trying to scroll up and it keeps like going. Okay. Whatever. All right. Anyways, we're gonna go back to this. Let's see. I see like a dark shadow underneath the horse here. Well, it's not a shadow. It's actually the part of the fur pattern. If you have any questions about painting, I'm happy to. I hope you guys can hear me okay. I'm getting over a cold and don't want to strain my voice too much. But let me know if you have any questions. I will try my best to answer as best I can. I'm still learning. I mean, I've been doing this for 20 plus years now. Professionally, I would say maybe 5 years, but still, I can help out a bit if there's anything. Any questions? Oh, it goes this way. I hope this is not an AI image that I'm referencing. I'm going to be so mad. Because, like, I'm looking at the snout and it looks very smooth. Like, too smooth. But the rest of it looks normal. Like, the anatomy looks fine. I don't know. What's the word for it? It looks too clean at the snout. But, yeah. Right. Okay. I'm going to just block off the dark areas here. Snout. Okay, I need a smaller brush. This brush might be too chunky for what I want, and I need to change colors. I need to get myself a rag. I keep using paper towels, and I would rather not use paper towels. It's just a waste. Okay. But keep doing the shadows. That's what I gotta do. And I need to find my paint and switch brushes. Let's see here. Maybe I'll try this. I should use my go-to brushes that I have. Dark gray, light gray. These are the only colors I need right now. It's going to be a black and white painting, so. Uh-oh. This one's. One thing about me, I don't like to squirt out my paint because it's just going to dry up and get wasted. So I just like to dip my brush into a container and I can just scrape off the excess inside the can. So, okay, what do I need? I need this to be darker. This is going to be dark. I'm just blocking in where my shadows go before I do anything else. Separate the lights from the darks. It's important I understand where everything goes before I go crazy with details. I'm gonna have to fix some of this. Some of this I made too dark and I covered up some of the light. Okay. You're so talented. Oh, thank you. I got into this when I was young. My mom taught me how to paint and draw and all that. And once I started doing that, I was hooked. And I've just been practicing since I was little. Oh man, I lost the eyeball. Okay, it's probably right here. I'm gonna put some eyelashes there so I know that's the eye. Okay, it's a little dark right here. Let's see. Another thing that helps me is just putting basic shapes down. So like I'm gonna see the shadows as shapes to help create the form of the face to make the horse look more 3D. But yeah, just following the shape of the horse's face, marking off just everything on the horse, all the details and everything, the ears, the nose, as a shape. And you just gotta it helps understand how these shapes fit onto the horse's face or make the horse up basically. So that's what we're doing. Let's see, this goes down right there. I might have made the ears a little too small. Hopefully not. Okay, making sure I didn't miss anybody. ear here. Maybe add a little bit of fur detail just to show that there's fur there. Nothing crazy. I do need to add some shadows to the hair because right now it's got lighter tones, but it's missing some darker tones. I'm hoping to finish this painting tonight, but I do not know if I can do that. I have to go to bed early. I've got work. So we'll see, we'll see. When I'm painting things for the first time, it usually takes me several days to get it done, depending how detailed the subject is and what I'm painting. Because I do different types of paintings. I do somewhat realistic, and then I do illustrations of just cartoony things. But yeah, it all depends on that. I'm gonna add more flowy hairs, like a strand of hair that's like flyaways. That'll help make your hair look a lot more loose and natural and not as stiff. I break out my other brush to make the flyaways because you need different variations. And strands. I need to fix that right here. It's okay. Again, if you hear a cat meowing, he's fine. He's just wanting to come in to my room. But I don't want him doing something he's not supposed to be doing. I need some water actually to help this blend a little bit. Water is your best friend if your paint is drying out or if it's not moving nicely on the canvas. It's not spreading. If you want your paint to flow more, add a little bit of water. You don't need no fancy things that are expensive at the store. All it takes is just some water. Okay. Let's look at our reference. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for the background. This horse is white. I should have probably worked. I did a big no-no from at least the rule I usually follow is always start on your background first. It's easier. Because if you get your background mixed in with your horse, you're going to have to spend a lot of time fixing up mistakes over and over. Okay, I need to fix this right here. There's a line that goes right there. And I think right here. Maybe I'll start putting the horse's face in a little bit. And cover up these pencil lines. These chicken scratches. Let's see. There's a. I'm gonna do this with very little bit of paint. I don't want to put too much white. There we go. Yeah, much better. I'm gonna probably get this nice and coated down here so we can start having different things, different patterns and stuff for the horse's fur. It's important we make sure this is wet, that things go together a lot easier and nicely. I'm gonna fix this here. This is gonna be black though. I do want to fix just a little bit of it. Okay. I like to jump around the canvas. It's good to let your eyes take a break from staring at something for so long, because it might look right in the moment and then it eventually doesn't look, it doesn't look, it's actually incorrect. So I'll go back and look at it 5 minutes later and I'm like, okay, that doesn't look right. I thought that looked fine, but it's not. So always take breaks. Okay. We're going to add a different shade of gray for more of the lighter shadows that aren't as apparent and deep color, dark, or a lighter shadow. Because we don't want this horse just being white. We want other colors too. Or other shades, I mean. And now we're going to start seeing that it looks more and more like a horse. It's going to have more form. Than what it had previously. Things are going to blend out much better. Trying to get this muscly chest area of the horse. Okay. Make that softer. There we go. Okay. I'm going to go back to my dark color again. I've got to fix some things. Add some details here. Welcome, yo. Just painting a horse today. I'm gonna move this up closer so you guys can see better. I don't mind this mess back here. That's all my sewing stuff. Okay. Can I zoom in? There we go. Okay. Next thing is blacks. Blacks. I need. It's supposed to be black, but it's this color instead. Okay, for the eye. I need a tiny little brush for this. I call it my SpongeBob nose hairbrush. Alright. I'm always nervous about doing the eyes because this makes or breaks the painting. I need to add some water. I don't even know if you guys can see if I'm painting in the way or not. Okay. If you hear someone who sounds like they're in agony, that's my husband. He's playing squad right now. And he really, really gets into his games. Very, very passionate about his games. It's supposed to be dark. I'm trying to make sure this angle's correct for y'all. So you guys can see better. Oh my. Okay, wait. Let's see. There we go. That's somewhat better. Need some water. I'm gonna step away from the I need a bigger paintbrush. Where's my other brush? What did I do with it? I put that one there. Hi, Marcus. That's my kitty. He's still meowing. Marcus, I'm sorry I can't come in here, buddy. Everyone's gonna be begging me to let him in. When I'm done with the painting, I'll let everybody say hi to him. He demands to be seen. Oh my. I do not like how this looks. Okay. I mean, this means it's not done yet. It's not done yet. Marcus. Marcus. Why does Marcus cry? I know. You want to come in here. I cannot let you in here. And the other kitties will be jealous too. I let you in here. What am I going to do about that? You guys would get into all sorts of mischief. Yeah. Okay. It's not the worst thing. Alright, when I'm unhappy, I like to move on. So we're gonna move on. We're gonna move to my favorite thing is making hair wispies, because right now this could use some hair wispies. Very much so. Marcus. 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 Being sassy. Very sassy, baby. Marcus. He does this. He knows there's people watching, and then he just starts acting like he's in agony, but he's fine. If you guys want me to bring him out, I will bring Marcus out. But you guys want it though. Okay. Can I change the filters on here? It is like a little too dark in my room. Oh my. Okay. There we go. That should be better. Let's add a highlight. What happened to my brush? Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. I need to do nostrils. Oops. I did a boo-boo. Let's try this again. Add more flyaways. Let's see here. Okay. Some water. Oh, thank you, Aurora. Welcome to the stream. I appreciate that. I don't like this big old strand right here. I'm gonna get rid of it. I would say we're pretty close to being done. We just gotta do the background. Hey everyone. I'm just painting this beautiful horse here. I'll show you the reference photo. I'm not going 1-to-1 with the reference, but this is, shoot, hold on 1 second. This is my reference. And I'm just painting it how I see, I guess, see fit or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Try not, this is probably better for my, where I can see better. Okay. I need to do something about that. I need to do something about the ears. And the face. I'm just bouncing, jumping around. There's just so many things. And that's how my brain works. There we go. I think I'm somewhat happy with the eye. I don't want to mess with it anymore. Okay. Oh, that's right. I was supposed to clean up an area. Okay. Okay. Let's see, what else can we do? Hello, Jacob. Hi, Dark Wolf. I'm just painting this horse here. And I just need to do a background. Just about done with it. I better not put that there. I'm gonna probably end up spilling or knocking this down and making a big mess. Okay. I was gonna do something and I forgot what I was gonna do. I was gonna have more darks and I just stuck my brush in water. Great. Hi, Marcus. Hi. I know you're there. I know you're not happy with me. Yeah. Mom is ignoring you. I know. How dare I? Mm-hmm. Missy is so mean, huh? Oh. How could I do that to you? That's not very nice, huh? No. I'm throwing a tantrum. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm almost done, baby. Yeah. I know. Well, it's just hard being a Marcus, isn't it? Your life is just so hard, huh? Alright, that looks more like a horse. Oh, okay. Background, idea for background. Be thinking. I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking. I know is I should have done the background first, but it'll be alright. It'll be alright. So when I left this canvas white, that's a big no-no. It yellows over time. Clean up some of these lines. There's supposed to be a shadow right there. There's supposed to be white right here. White spots. Marcus. Marcus, are you suffering? It sounds like it. Sound like you just told me yeah. How is Mama supposed to get any work done if you're over there distracting me? Hmm? I'm gonna make some of this. I don't know what I'm doing. We're gonna figure out what the heck. There's nothing that I can't fix, at least. It looks good on camera. I guess that's all that matters. Oh shoot, almost spilled my water. Okay, that would have been bad. Extremely bad. Okay, I need to put a shadow right here. I keep saying that we're gonna be done, but I keep finding things that I gotta fix or add. Such is the life of an artist. It's like this weird kind of hourglass shape right here. It kind of shows us the bone structure of the horse, so that's kind of important. Okay, this thing here. I don't know what that is. Marcus. Poor Marcus. I really hope the anatomy isn't off on this thing. I do see something I need to fix. It's like right above the eye. It's the eyelid. Yeah, there we go. That made it so much better. What should we do now? I probably should. I feel like too much of the eye is showing too much white. So we're gonna cover that up. Make that smaller. All right. Think we're good with that. Now we need an idea for the background. Maybe like a gold accent or something. Oh, I got all these stuff that I haven't used. I bought these cheap things for like $3 at Walmart. But that's for when you're like dipping and stuff. But it would have been fun to do that. Mm. Mm. I do need to erase this here. My stupid signature. Oh, well, looks like I can't erase it. Why don't we cover it up with paint? Let's just fix everything. Hi, Madison. I just saw your picture and I was like, that looks like Madison. I'm painting this horse for my job. My boss wants some original ideas to help our business. Well, I don't exactly feel comfortable doing my own ideas. Like, if it's an original idea, like, this is a horse. It's just a painting of a horse that I saw. So I rather do that or fan art. Because we, unfortunately, at my job, we are not getting anything out of it. Or if we, if our painting does well and stuff and all that, we don't really get paid extra at all. So that's why I'm doing the bare minimum. This looks so good, Jill Wolf. Thank you, Jill Wolf. This is my most rendered horse I've ever done. This is like my second horse painting. My other one sold like 2 years ago-ish, a year ago. I'd say a year ago, probably more accurate. I've always loved horses. Painting them in black and white has always been my thing because I don't trust myself to get the colors correct. And since this is supposed to be like for like my job, we do painting classes. We teach people how to paint. It's supposed to be an easy painting. And so if it's black and white, it should be easier for people to paint. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I mean, it's easy for me to paint, but then again, I know these people have never painted their lives and they sometimes choose the most difficult paintings. But it happens. We get excited. I mean, I've done that too. I've seen paintings of Bob Ross that he's done, and I'm like, yeah, I can do that. And get a little too much in over my head, and I'm not able to do it as great as him. But can I paint it? Yes. Will it look good? Probably not. It won't look as good as Bob Ross's, but I'm learning something. That's all that matters. Oh, we got 1K likes on this live. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm trying to be better at marketing myself. And I'm pretty lazy about it. Oh, I see what I need to fix with the hair. Oops. I just realized I left the gold it has no I left the gold open. I need to fix that. You guys can hear my husband in the background. I am sorry in advance. He's just playing his little squad game, and he can get very into it. How did it took to make that? How long did it take? Like, I don't know how long I've been streaming for. Maybe a little over an hour. I mean, technically I did have it pre-sketched for like 6 months, and then I haven't messed with it. To paint it didn't take that long. I would say I've been doing this since around 5 or slightly before 5. It looks very off from this angle, so I'm going to face it this way so you guys can see it better head on. Ooh, I see. This is messed up a little bit. Okay, I'm going to fix that. I was wondering why it looks a little weird. This part right here. It depends how detailed I end up going with it. Sometimes paintings take several sittings. Yeah, it depends. But this one specifically, it took, I'm almost done with it. So it's taken a little over an hour. I don't remember what time I started streaming. I keep forgetting, I jump around a lot. I keep forgetting what I need to do next. I think I need more dark shadows, contrast. Like right here on the neck. There we go. Don't be afraid of contrast. Contrast is your best friend. It'll help shape things in your paintings a lot better. I'm happy with it. It looks a lot better. This is probably too thick, like that nostril. I don't. Oh wait, no, maybe it needs more right here. Okay, and I need to thin it out. It's a little too thick up here for my liking. So it's gonna get a nose job. I just splattered paint. Yay. Okay. Let's see here. Should have had music playing in the background, but I think that I wouldn't have been able to concentrate. I'm not good at multitasking, streaming, and then what's the word? Streaming and looking at that, the reference, going back and forth between music and the reference. Just not. Okay. But as you can see, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going with the flow. The best way to put it. Just experimenting as I go. Figuring out what looks good, what doesn't, what I hate, what should say, what should go. I do need some separation in these strands of hair. There. Okay. I need to stop saying that I'm going to do the background and don't do it. But I don't know what to do. Like, do I want to... I don't know what to do. I want to make it simple. I don't know. I do need to do something with this because that's the horse's mouth. And I need to outline it slightly so there's more definition of what's going on. So there's that. And this going on right here. Okay, well, hopefully that didn't make it ugly. I need to fix this here a little bit. I'm gonna grab this other gray. I haven't used this one in a while. And I think I know what this needs. Sort of. I'm not 100% confident. Water. Help me blend that. I gotta like smudge it a lot. Like dig the brush into the canvas. I'm not supposed to go too detailed, but here I am. Okay. Let's do some strands of hair sticking out over here. Okay, we need other colors. Because right now that looks weird. Okay. Put that there. Let's... I don't like how these two dark ones are like the same width as each other. So I'm gonna make one longer because I don't like how it's, I don't know, it looks weird. Hi, Mackenzie. Welcome. That's slightly better. Worst case scenario, turns out I don't like this part right here. We get rid of it. Which I'm looking at it now and it looks like freaking armpit hair, so I'm getting rid of it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't know why I did that there. I was just going off what I saw on the reference. So you can't be scared to experiment and try things, or else that ruins and takes the joy out of painting. So we're gonna cover it up. Just a simple fix with white paint. That's all we gotta do. It'll be probably a couple of layers, but don't worry. It's better than leaving it. I'm gonna add some spots back here because we lost some. Okay. All right. We think of something. Oh, I have stencils here that we can use for a background. I just gotta tape them on. I just gotta figure out what the heck I'm gonna put. I don't think this one's fitting. This one's tropical. So no. What's this one? This one has like deer, squirrels, bears. Mm. Adventure. Maybe we could put something right here. It says, let the adventure begin. We could put onward. People could put onward. I haven't tested these yet. I don't know what you guys think. All right, I'll put that in the maybe pile. This one says wild and free. Oh, I kind of like this one with the feathers. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Wild and free. I'm just trying to figure out where to put it. Probably right here. I don't want it covering the horse. And usually my signature goes here, but that's okay. And I do love these like feathers and stuff. Okay, we're gonna get tape and tape it right here. The only thing is, this doesn't really give off wild and free because the horse isn't running. That's the only thing. There's no action, it's just a horse's head. So I don't know. You see how indecisive I am? There's this beautiful rose we could do. Here, I'll hold it up right here. That's better for you guys to see. We could do that. I don't know. What else do we got? We got let the adventure begin. I might as well hand to it. Okay, I need to figure out where my stencils are. I have bubble wrap. I like to use recycled things for my art. Yeah, we'll paint on some gold and spots, because look, he has spots, so. Speaking of, I need some dark spots in there, actually. I know, I keep saying I'm going to do the background, and then I don't. But he does need some spots. Worst case scenario, I don't finish this tonight. And I'll just hopefully finish it tomorrow or something. Wait, I almost used the black. I don't want direct black. I need this dark gray. I need to add that shadow back in there because it got away from me. Alright, I'm just gonna blend this upwards. Spots. There we go. I'm trying to follow the chest as best as I can. The shape of the horse, the neck, the form. All right. Clean off that, do background, and not break my paint all over the carpet. And then we're good, I think. Okay. I was freaking out. I saw like something on my screen and I thought it was on the canvas. And I was like, please don't tell me I left a mark where I didn't want a mark. No. Okay. All right. I'm gonna use bubble wrap. You don't need stupid, expensive things to make textures and stuff from the store. You can just get something from this recycling bin. Yeah, this is what I'm doing. I'm gonna just paint this, spread it out. Put it in the background and then probably some on the horse. All right. A little too much there. Let's try here. Get some right here. Some there in the neck. Okay. I'm going to use less paint this time. And not go crazy with it, because I think that's why I did that. That's probably why. I just need to dry brush it on. Dry brushing means having very little paint on the brush and not just glopping it down. Okay. All right, let's try again. Okay. I do a boo-boo. I'm gonna get the white and cover it up, because there's no reason to keep that there if we don't like it. So I'm thinking I could have painted on like horseshoes and stuff if I really wanted to. Probably do some paint splatters. That did not sound good. I think my catch just did something very bad. I just heard some crash. I'm concerned. I should probably go check it. And there's my neighbor's dog barking. Okay, I'm about to spill the gold. I need to cover this up. I need to cover that up. It looks like a doo-doo stain. I don't like doo-doo stains. I don't think anyone in this world does. I was going to use this gray for something. I forgot why. Why was I going to use the gray? Oh, for the hair. Okay. Should have probably just done golden accents with my own brush, honestly. Oh well. I'll glob it on there. Forget it existed. That can stay over there. Get rid of these little hairs. Add, fix this here, and then I think we can call it a night. It's almost 7 o'clock, and I try to be ready to go to sleep by 8. So I really enjoyed this. I got it mostly done, let's say. Do this color and have some hair going into those shadows, and it will pop more because you have that contrast, dark and then light on top of it. That's what we're gonna do. Alrighty. I'm gonna get, I'm gonna sign, I guess, my name, my initials at the bottom here. Oh, great. I just got paint on my hair. I'm pretty sure. That thing just fell on my head. I just washed my hair the other day. Ugh. Alright, yeah, it's time. It's time to wrap this up because even a painting hates me right now. Alright. Let's see, did I get it in here? Okay. I don't even know how to do my signature yet. And again, my mama did teach me cursive, so I'm gonna just roll with it. Okay. I wouldn't say it's done. I'll probably do stuff off camera and fix it, but yeah. I'm happy with this. It looks freaking good on camera than it does in real life, in my opinion. I don't know what you guys think, but I had fun with this. And my iPad's almost dead. Okay. Alright. So maybe I'll come back to it one of these days this week and touch things up where it needs to be touched up. But other than that, I would say it's 90.9% done. Yeah. Sorry, I'm tired. Okay, well, thank you guys for coming and watching me suffer and paint and suffer. So we both suffer together. I guess I'll see you guys next time. Be sure to follow if you want to watch more of these live painting demos and stuff like that. You guys are welcome to paint along with me. I have pretty much free videos and stuff available. And if you're in Huntsville, Alabama, you can take a class at Wine and Design, Madison, Alabama. And we can teach you how to paint there if you are wanting to do a class with your work. We'll even come to you if you got work events. We got so many things. We'll do birthday parties and engagements and stuff like that. So if you're in Huntsville, Alabama, go to Wine and Design Madison .com or Instagram and check us out if you're interested in painting this, because this will be something you can learn how to paint in a class for $30, $35 probably, I think, is what we have right now. So yeah. All right. Thank you guys for coming along with me. And I hope you have a good rest of your weekend. And I'll see you guys next time.